I am not a political person. I don't know so much about political things, but I am old enough to have life experience, things that have with the political system to do and historical things to do. And it is July 11, 2023, and today the country Turkey have say it's okay for Sweden to come to be a member of NATO, 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 and it's 39 countries that is in this organization, and they work for peace in the world. But as I see it can be both positive and negative, because it can make more fire coming, more anger, because of the historical when it comes to Sweden and Russia, and because it was when in that time when the wall was going down in Germany, and we become friends with the people that was in the Communist Party in East Germany, and they sit in the city parliament, and they become friends, and we come to know about East Germany and communist people, what they were thinking and what the decision was. And Sweden was the country that they could travel to Sweden, because the Russia government look at Sweden as a communist country, and so it was open to be a tourist in Sweden for Russia people, were communist people. And I have talked about this, about East Germany, that most people was not allowed to travel around in their own city. There was areas where ordinary people couldn't drive to. They have never seen their city, in the full city, before the wall was going down. And when we were driving there in East Germany, as soon as we stopped the car, because our daughter was only 2 or 3 years old, and she needed attention sometimes, and we have to stop to help her, food to eat and go to the toilet and these things. As soon as we stop wherever we were in East Germany, there come a car and ask us what we were doing there, why we were stopped there. And my daughter's father, he can speak excellent German, so he explained for them. But it was the whole time. And the churches in East Germany, they have to to do secrets sermon in the church, and they have curtains against all the windows and doors so it doesn't look like something was going on there. And they have to do it in secret because communist people doesn't like religions. And not, I don't say, I take it back what I say. It's those political people, their official thoughts. They don't like religion because it takes away the focus on the political things. They want people to be in and not in religion. And it's competing with the people's attention. So it was many bad things, and it was closed. But as we had our friends, family that was in the Communist Party, we could go where those people were going, and they had a big apartment in the city, but they had also a summer house out on the island there in North Germany, East Germany, where it was protected, so not everyone could drive there. So, but we could drive there, and it was nice things on that island. But it was only for communist people that was in the party. And they accepted Sweden. And now when Sweden is going to be in NATO, that changed the whole way of thinking about Sweden from Russia. So I'm not a political person. I only say what I have experienced, and in my time when I have lived, and I have been in Germany many times, and I know some German. I can speak some German and understand more than what I can speak. And so it is this. What will happen? And I don't say anything about it because I don't know. But the fact is that Russia liked Sweden because they saw it as a communist party, a communist country. But then is it also in this time? I am talking about those 7 years, and we are in the peak just now of what's going on, and the result we don't know. The peak is who is going to win, the good side or the evil side. Who is going to win? This is the peak. That is what those in afterlife have told us. They told us for 3 years ago about this time that will come, and they told us that 2019, in the end of 2019, did it start, the tribulation. and now we are just in the peak of it, and it's going slowly downhill or uphill. We don't know. I don't know the future. I can only tell you what have happened, and if those in afterlife want to come and talk, and they are on me very much now. They are very excited to say something, but they have not coming through really yet. But I feel their touch. And now is it about what will happen here on Earth. It's 39 countries, and NATO want Ukraine to be a member also. And that make it harder, because as I have said many times, the Ukraine people is the same as Russian. It's only that they separated each other, but they are the same people. And I don't know what will happen if Ukraine is coming into NATO. And then we have Sweden that have been like a country where they look at, and they were talking in Russia about the perfect country, Sweden, for communists thinking, and what will happen. So this with NATO is one of these sign of the peak that was already told us for 2-3 years ago, when the spirits in afterlife was telling about this. Then in 2019, it was when the COVID-19 came, and it started the whole progress of the new tribulation time. You say that it have been tribulation before. Yes, it have been some kind of tribulation, but this time it's going very fast. That's the difference. They can travel all over the world with in a daytime, in 24 hours. They have started to make war equipment up in the sky, up all around our planet. These Starlinks, those things, they are ready to make a war up in the sky also. And it is, I think I know it have never been so much going on that can fire up this planet and make it dark and avoid. It's many threats around and in our world. And you that follow me, that you know what I'm talking about. You know this tsunami. They told us when the COVID-19 came, they told us from afterlife that it should come small tsunamis the whole time, waves of it, but it will be one big tsunami that we are waiting for, and it doesn't means that it's coming from maybe it's does that it's coming from the underground inside our planet. It's be a crack in the planet, and it's cause a tsunami to be built up. And in that way, the picture of it fit into what can happen. That it's built up so much of heat, hot, anger, and frustration, and so much so it's crack, and the tsunami is for real all over the world, like the Noah Ark. It doesn't need to be water. It can. Someone is here that is very on me now. It means that it doesn't mean fire and water literally. He's telling now. He say that the planet is target to the spirit war going on just now, and it's those that don't understand what's going on because they don't know God, and they don't know afterlife, and they don't know the Bible, and it's what Jesus was saying to his disciple about the last days. He said that it was signs. He didn't say it will be like this. It will be like it's the status of it. But he say it is like it's going be, and then it touched me so much, and I know that it's Jesus that is coming. That's why I was talking about Jesus, because he is here and touched me, and he said that it was not a fact that it should be like what I say. It's a symbolic talking about what we see of the signs. It's gonna be very dark in the sky, and the stars doesn't show up, and the sun is gonna not shine. But that is not literally. It's about symbolic, that it's so dark. So people like you and me, we will see this darkness, and we ask like they under the table, under the table in God's throne room. When will it happen? And they are waiting for it, and they will see it coming closer and closer. And that's what it is just now. And people that doesn't understand this, that he talking so much, this spirit. I see it's at least 4 spirits is close to my face, and they are saying this that those that doesn't understand God and doesn't understand the talking and don't understand the symbolic in what's it's saying about the signs, they go in very more and more fear, and we can see it now because more and more people be mental sick in this time because they can't understand what's going on in their life and around them because they don't have these signs. They don't understand the signs of the Bible, and 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 feel lonely because they have threat, and then they go mental sick, and many do suicide, and some people unfortunately they kill other people to take out their frustration and fear what will come, and they place it on other people to get the fear. When they sit there, for example, in the school and shooting is going on, and those people try to hide and avoid to be seen of the killer, and that fear that they have in that situation, that's what the killer want it to be, because he or she who he or she place the fear on other people, and that can happen. So I only tell you that it is not about Sweden to be a so very special country, but because of be a member of NATO, is 39 countries before us. But it is about Russia and Sweden, that connection we had before. That's what will be something about. We could stay out from Russia's doing things because we were their perfect country for them, and they observe us, but they didn't go in and did the things to us. And now is it also that the government is not communist, it's not communists people, it's those on the opposite side that is in the government just now. So it's a perfect time to go into NATO, or else those other they maybe should want to be in NATO also, but that should make it more anger from Russia, that those that Russia see in Sweden be a communist party should want to be in NATO. That should be even more anger. But now is the opposite side party that is in the government, and then is that Russia could think they should vote like they did and not see it so very angry as it had been if the Social Party in Sweden, that communist party in Russia, see as communist. So that's what's going on just now. You, if you don't know so much what's around, but you need to look at what it says in the Bible is symbolic and in the spirit. That's what they tell you, this. And the spirit of Jesus, he is laying his hand over you and say, I will give you peace. He said to you. He's saying that. It's not me. That spirit of Jesus is saying that. He holds his hand and he will give you peace. When you understand this about symbolic saying, and not a literally thing, it's a symbolic and in a spirit saying, then you will get peace. And you will, he said that to me now, that he will help you to overcome what fear you have in your life. He is saying this, that he is going to lead you out from the valley of death, the valley of fear, the valley to be by yourself. He is going to lead you because you are not on your own. There is many that want you to come out from the valley of death, and it's your family. You maybe not have a family here on earth, but many of you that listen have lived more than one life. And maybe the first life you lived, you had a family from that life in heaven that is waiting for you, or in the second life or third life, how many life you have had here on earth. So that family you have just now, it's maybe not your family. It's something you need to learn from that life you have today, that you don't have any family. You have no real friends, and this kind of things. It have nothing with the whole life, afterlife for you. It's what you have just now, and you should learn from it. That's why you have it like that. But you maybe have a family waiting for you in heaven. That is the real family. And I have told you, the whole heaven is a family. And I don't know if you can have this family, if it's a good family, that you have them with you in afterlife. If not, the time is cut off here on earth. So don't be worried. See the sign and understand that is a blessing, that you can see the signs and understand them. And I I'm sure that I'm coming back to give you more hint about what you should look at and hear and what's going on from heaven, afterlife, to what they see here on earth. So God bless you and stay in peace. Don't go fast to do something negative. Stay where you are.